Ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of the Lunar New Year 2022, we would like to send you and your family our best wishes and happy, prosperous and successful New Year. Here we come to TTV News with some latest events in the province, and now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on January 30, 2022, a delegation from Boherik District, Tabong Khmer Province, Kingdom of Cambodia arrived at milestone 118 Samad International Border Gate, Tân Lập Khamun, Tâm District, Tây Ninh Province, to congratulate the traditional Lunar New Year of Vietnam.
Welcoming the delegation, there were Mr. Đặng Văn Nghĩa, Deputy Secretary, District Party Committee and Chairman of District People Committee, and representatives of the Police Military Command and the leaders of Tân Lập Khamun. During the meeting for the occasion of the traditional Vietnamese Lunar New Year, the Year of Tiger 2022, Mr. Lee Sophia Lin, District Chief, Phon Nhiệt Rai District, Tabong Khmer Province, Kingdom of Cambodia, wishing the leaders and the peoples of Tân Bình District a New Year on the good health, happiness and success. He wished the solidarity, friendship and comprehensive cooperation between the two countries and the two bordering districts in general to develop more and more confirmedly. On the same day at Tân Nam Border Gate, Tân Bình Khamun Tân Bình Districts, Mr. Cham Kum, Deputy Head of Kam Chai Mia District, Prevan Province, Kingdom of Cambodia, has written and congratulated on the occasion of the traditional Tet holiday to the Vietnamese nation. Despite facing many difficulties due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Tân Bình District still achieved many successes and economic development in 2021. On the occasion of the Vietnamese traditional Lunar New Year, Mr. Đặng Văn Nghĩa, Deputy Secretary of the District Party Committee, Chairman of the District People Committee, also sent his best wishes to Mr. Lee Sophia Lin, District Head, Bong Hiek Rai District, and Mr. Cham Khum, Deputy Head of the District of Kam Chai Mia, and members of the delegation have the healthy, the happy, and prosperous New Year.
On January 30, 2022, the Labour Confederation of the Ninh Province organized many delegations to visit and give gifts to union members and workers away from home celebrating Tet at hotel in the province. This is an activity on the day close to the New Year of the Tiger in 2022, meaning to take care of workers away from home to have a warmer Tet in Tây Ninh hometowns. The delegation visited workers who are staying in hostel in U Minh Châu, Gò Dầu, Bến Cầu, Châu Thành, Tân Châu, and Trảng Bàng district, and workers of the trade union of the economic zones of the province at the hostel in Gia La Khamun, U Minh Châu district, where most of the workers are working in Gia La Industrial Park and Transport Vietnam Company. Mr. Trần Lê Duy, the chairman of the Rosso Labour Confederation, visited and encouraged workers to overcome difficulties in life and nostalgia for family in the still ongoing epidemic situation. The chairman of the Rosso Confederation of Labour would like to thank the contributions of the labour force to the local socio-economic development, and at the same time said that the trade union organizations in the province always accompany and always following with union members and workers in the spirit of all for union members and workers. On behalf of the trade union at all levels in the province, Comrade Trần Lê Duy wishes union members, employees and their families a warm, peaceful and happy Tet, and hope that after the Tet holiday, union members, employees, the group continue to return to work, becoming more and more attached to the business and Tây Ninh hometown.
Ladies and gentlemen, until the COVID-19 pandemic is still extremely complicated, on December 29th, the final day of the last lunar year of the ox, the markets in the province are still blooming on the basis of rigorous adherence to the law and people norms to prevent and control the COVID-19 pandemic. At the city market, everyone here strictly follows COVID-19 prevention measures, and small business households voluntarily to follow recommendation of the health sector. For the markets is a very crowded place with a high potential for the community transmission of diseases. And thanks to the common sense of the whole community, the market still takes place with inherent unique features. The market is not only a place to exchange and buy or sell goods, but also a place to keep the traditional culture for the people of Vietnamese, especially. Goods sold at the markets are quite rich, from household items, clothes, to food, fresh flowers and fruits, contributing to the Tet as small fair, as well as the holiday activities of the people.
Last year, the emulating movement of farmers with good production, doing business, united to help each other to get rich and distribute stimulus in Hoa Thanh Thao, had many innovations. The quality and efficiency of the movement is promoted day by day. Rural launch at the beginning of the year, the whole town sees more than 11,400 households registered for implementation, reaching 100% of the target. As a result of the review, more than 2,200 households achieved the title of Good Farmer in production and business at all levels, reaching nearly 55% of the registered households. Association at all levels coordinate with branches to carry out many activities to support farmers, create conditions for members to borrow capital, train, transfer science and technology, provide vocational training, create jobs for farmers improving the quality of life and escaping poverty. By the end of 2021, Farmer Association at all levels coordinated with banks to disperse loans with a total outstanding balance of over 321 billion Vietnam dong for nearly 7,700 farmer members to borrow to develop production and improve income. In addition, association at all levels actively propagate and mobilize members and farmers to participate in building new rural areas by practical actions. Members and farmers contributed nearly 150 million Vietnam dong to carry out lining works and hundreds of labor days to repair rural roads and lean streams with a length of 15,500 meters.
And recently, the Youth Union cooperated with Emulation Cluster No. 5, the Youth Union block of agencies and enterprises to organize scholarship for children in difficult circumstances due to the impact of COVID-19 pandemic and awarded safety bag for those who are volunteers in the prevention and control of COVID-19 pandemic in difficult circumstances in the city. At the ceremony, 15 scholarships were awarded. It's worth 20,000 Vietnam dong and 10 safety bags. It including the prize and some necessities worth about 550,000 Vietnam dong. The total value of scholarships and gifts this time is 10 million Vietnam dong and supported by Emulation Cluster No. 5, the union block of agencies and enterprises.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are welcoming the new year with new hopes. At this time, on the 240-kilometer border lines of the province, the border guards are on duty to protect the national land. On the 29th day of the last month of the lunar last year at the border management and rotation checkpoint in the prevention of COVID-19 epidemic at the Mộc Bài International Border Gate border gas station.
The unit now has about 16 checkpoints for pandemic prevention and control at the border, and the unit has printed on banners and slogans. The key groups all have a place for you to display the fruit trade and be on duty 24/24. 100% of the troops number on the key points, directly on the checkpoints and the team station, celebrating the New Year's Eve in that unit and in that station also. In the last Tet holidays, it was possible to have about 30% off and about 70% on duty. Especially on the Tet holiday like this, it is impossible to return to be on duty 100% of the troops. And my family is in Tây Ninh in this area, but we can't go back. We must be stay here and in charge. And now for this year, Onto can go back home to enjoy the Tet holidays, and also wish all the family inside and outside the province, my wife and children, who have a healthy, joyful and a happy New Year. The difference between this year Tet and other New Year's holidays is that in addition to the task protecting the border landmarks, we also prevent the COVID-19 pandemic on the border area also, and so we try to overcome all difficulties and hardships to fulfill the tasks assigned by the state and the party. On the New Year, everyone wants to go back to their family and want to go back to their homeland. We are soldiers on the border area, the front line of the fatherland, protecting the people where we are stationed, as well as inland, to welcome a new year with the peace of mind. And I also want to wish my family, my wife and children at home to be assured that we on the border will try our best to firmly protect the sovereignty and security of the national border, ensure the border security and order, and contribute to the part of protecting the security and order for the whole country to enjoy a warm, joyful and exciting New Year.
Bữa cơm
Most of
của những ngày
ordinary
bình thường
days of
trong
the
năm,
year, it
lúc
is
nào
always
cũng không
impossible
thể
to
tập trung
fully
đầy đủ các tổ
concentrate
tuần
on
tra.
patrol groups. Officers
Cán
and
bộ chiến
chancellors
sĩ
must
phải luân
rotate
phiên
to
nhau
the
về
station
trạm
to
ăn
eat
cơm
to ensure
để
that
đảm
there
bảo
is no
không để
empty
trống
space
trên
on
đường
the
biên.
border. Shows
Giao thừa
it's New
cũng
Year.
vậy.
On the New Year's Eve, our brothers and sisters, as well as the soldiers, also prepare trays of fruit and a kind of rice, cake, and bánh chưng. Everything we prepare fully prepare altar of worship to alcohol image so that you can light incense, and this is called the custom of the homeland. On the New Year's Eve, there are local commanders and leaders to visit and wish the New Year Eve to us. This was a unit commander to encourage and congratulate to the soldiers. We also rotate so that the staff still ensure the safety throughout the border. Do not leave the border line, and those who are on duty are on patrol continuously. In the moment of New Year, I'd like to wish the New Year greetings to the new leaders of departments at all levels, officials and soldiers in the armed forces, and all the friends to have a safe and happy of the Tet holiday.
Having been often away from family, now welcome spring at the anti-epidemic checkpoint in difficult conditions. But the soldiers with the green rank and the combined force are always optimistic, fulfilling their responsibility so that everyone can always have a healthy life. Perfect spring. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.